Welcome to the Wealth Matters podcast, where investors come together to better understand how to build passive cash flow and create generational wealth without all the confusing mumbo-jumbo. Here's your host and co-author of Amazon #1 bestseller, Alpesh Parmar.
Welcome to the Monday section of Wealth Matters podcast. Hope all of you are doing great. I just got back from my vacation to Hawaii and I feel refreshed and rejuvenated. Hope you guys are enjoying the summer break as well. As always, on Monday's episode, I talk about the latest stuff I'm noticing, the latest technology innovations I'm looking at, or latest investment opportunities I'm trying to understand, right? So that's always has been my goal, that on these episodes I talk about my experiments or the things I am analyzing right now. One thing, as you guys are aware, of course, I love real estate, right? The real estate is 50% of my portfolio. And even right now, I continue to look at new deals because people keep saying, oh, it's a recession is about to start. The interest rate hike, all that may not make sense for real estate. Again, I do not invest in residential real estate. Residential real estate means a single family house up to fourplex. I know the prices have gone like crazy and they may correct. Again, I don't have a crystal ball, but I think at least 20% or 30% of correction is returned depending on the market. And some markets may not correct at all because they have momentum. But I am focused on commercial real estate, and that's basically from apartment buildings to mobile home parks, senior housing, and self-storage facilities, as well as industrial warehouses. So I'm all over now. We also just bought a retail shopping center, and people have told that, oh, retail is dying. No, this is your neighborhood retail. These are all the essential services. You can't just online order a nail spa or salon or whatnot. You got to visit, right, that neighborhood shop. So that's what it is. I continue to believe in real estate, and you can always find some deals. Now, you also are aware that I love blockchain technology. I love cryptocurrencies. Again, of course, the market has been beaten down right now. Actually, recently, Bitcoin was at 24,000, and I'm hoping it will continue to go up, but I know it will also go down. But that does not mean that the innovation is stopping. Think about now, today, what I want to discuss is how I can marry the two things I really love. I'm passionate about real estate and crypto. If I can combine these two, what could happen, right? So there are lots of ways to combine them. I know there are companies who are working on moving the titling services on blockchain. Now, what that would do to the title companies, I don't know, but everything would become transparent. I don't need to rely on title company to make sure I have a clean title to this property, because everything would be on blockchain. Everything is transparent. So that's one company is working. There are other, I know in California, at least, there are companies or realtors, they are working with blockchain technology, and you can buy and sell real estate using cryptos. Bitcoin, I think it's mostly Bitcoin and maybe Ethereum, but that's another way. And the third is investing itself in real estate using cryptos or using blockchain technology. So I know there was a fund called Liberty Fund, and they were tokenizing their real estate investment. So today I want to talk about those, pretty much the real estate investments which are available through using blockchain technology. And I'm going to share my screen. So if you are listening to me on Apple Podcasts, I'll try to share the URL, and just I'm sharing my screen so that I can show the things about these particular websites or the platforms. So this is the first one, and we'll go through more detail on lofty.ai, because I know one of our guests whose episode would be released in about 3 to 4 weeks. He spoke about, he uses lofty.ai, lofty.ai, and he's enjoying it. So we'll talk about that. But right now I'm sharing my screen. The way it works is that you can literally invest in tokenized real estate using $50 and buy and sell anytime. So the idea is, if you remember, my syndication investments are usually 25,000 or 50,000 minimum. And I have to make sure, I have to go through a lot of paperwork and make sure the investment is viable for you and you are suitable for the investment. In this case, now, if I tokenize it, and what they mean by tokenizing it, it's basically creating a token or a cryptocurrency for this particular real estate investment. So now they can create chunks of that real estate investment and then put it on website, on portal, on Facebook, wherever, and sell those tokens. Now you have two advantages. One, you can get in for as low as maybe $50 on this website, 100, 500,000 bucks. And also it's a little bit more liquid than when you invest in a syndication. Of course, the sword goes both ways. When it's more liquid, it becomes same issue as real estate, because you may buy and sell right away without either realizing all the profit or so that causes issues. But other than that, I think this is a good way to get your feet wet. So if I go to lofty.ai, lofty.ai, you can go to the marketplace and you can see all the investments which are available. And we'll just pick one investment. And because I don't like Cleveland, Ohio, and I like Fort Worth, Texas, I'm going to pick a Fort Worth, Texas investment. Only problem is they have most of these investments are single family. If I can see, of course, you can always find multifamily. And if there are available multifamily, you can always invest in those. I looked for mixed use, I couldn't find. So multifamily, there was one. So no, there are some, not one, but most of the markets I don't like personally: Cleveland, Ohio, Memphis, Tennessee, Chicago, Illinois. So, but just for an example, we can pick one investment, and here it says projected IRR 12.54%. Cash on cash is only 2.54, and they have total issued 3,000 tokens, and 135 tokens are left. But the way it works is that you invest minimum of $52.80. I think that's the token price they have come up with. And then you can be one of the part owner of this property, right? There is one in Fort Worth, Texas. I think I may invest just to learn. And as you guys know, I'm always trying to figure out, I always dip my toes to see how this thing works. But the idea is that you can invest in this real estate using crypto, or you can use your credit card and you can get your rental income, and Lofty pays your rental income daily. So that is the amazing part about Lofty and some of these companies. And basically, right now, the good way to do it is, if I think you should invest using crypto, because cryptos are down. So let's say you invest using Algorand, because they are built on Algorand. You paid $2 for Algorand or whatever the price is. You invested in this property using Algorand. Now you start getting your rental income, which is, I think, in dollar, but you can also convert it to Algorand. Algorand, the real estate price will go up at some point within next 10 years. When they sell it, your, let's say, $50 worth of tokens are worth $90, right? But at the same time, the Algorand, if you are taking your distribution in Algorand price may have gone up, doubled as well. And now basically you have quadrupled your investment amount, right? So this is one way I'm looking at it, especially that right now the crypto prices are down. So that is Lofty for you. Then there is Propy, Propy.com. It's like property. Propy.com is also interesting. It's pretty much, you can now buy and sell home using crypto. So that is the buy or sell a home as an NFT. And that is where Propy comes into picture. You can basically look at all the offers on Propy. There would be basically you'll be able to list your properties on Propy as well. So this is more like what I was talking about: transaction coordinator, titling service. And I think this would be amazing if titling and this transaction, this moves into blockchain. So I am looking forward to Propy, and I may even, when I decide to sell a property, I may look into it because I would definitely want to check it out, understand how it works. And maybe if I'm able to get paid in crypto, it may be worth it. So the other one is honeybricks.com, honeybricks.com. And Honeybricks is basically running in waitlist mode. So they are giving early access to some investors. I already got pretty much access to Honeybricks platform. And right now, actually, they are raising for one of the apartment building. But the way it works, it's very similar to Lofty. It's just that this just started working on, and Honeybricks is built on Polygon Matic network, whereas Lofty is built on Algorand network. But the same way you can invest in apartment building deals or any other deals in Honeybricks, and you can get paid your rental or whatnot using Pro tokens, which are Honeybricks PRO tokens, I think so. Oh, sorry, Propy has the Pro tokens. I don't think Honeybricks has the token finalized yet, but I know that goal is to also have their own token and use it to pay out to investors. So these are some of the new technology innovations which are happening in real estate world using blockchain technology. So I am looking forward to what comes next. But let me know if you guys try out any of these platforms. Let me know what you guys think. So thank you so much for watching and listening. Have a good one.
Thanks for listening to the Wealth Matters podcast. If you enjoyed it, please leave us a 5-star rating on iTunes so others can enjoy the show too. Have a great week and happy investing!